Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be introducing you to a very special tool called ChatGPT. All in all, what precisely is ChatGPT? Well, it's an OpenAI developed language model that can generate text and answer questions. Think of it like a really smart digital assistant that can help you find information and communicate more effectively. In any case, ChatGPT isn't only a language model, it truly excels at understanding normal writing language and coming up with ideas that would sound as if they're coming from a real person. This is because every time someone writes on it, it learns from that and uses it to respond to the next user on the platform. It grows exponentially with every passing second. When you ask ChatGPT a question or give it a prompt, it uses its deep learning algorithms to analyze the text and come up with the best possible response, pretty much like having a personal expert available round the clock. So whether you're looking for answers to a tricky problem, trying to improve your writing skills, or just looking for some casual conversation, ChatGPT is the tool for you. Are you prepared to begin? Let's get started and check out what ChatGPT can do. Let's start by setting up your ChatGPT. It's very fast and easy to do, and I'll show you how to do it step by step. To begin, you will need to sign up for an account on the OpenAI website. Relax. It costs you nothing and only takes a few minutes. You can access your account by logging in once you have registered. That's great. Now that you're logged in, you need to choose the right language settings. Ensure that you select the language that best suits your needs because ChatGPT is available in a variety of languages. In the event that you don't know which language to pick, don't panic. ChatGPT will recognize your language and respond appropriately. Now that our language settings are in order, it's time to start using ChatGPT. Simply type in your inquiry or brief and allow ChatGPT to wrap up. Let's illustrate this with an example. A bad question to ask would be, what is the meaning of life and why are we here? This question is too broad and contains multiple questions in one sentence. It's difficult for ChatGPT to provide a useful response to such a broad question. Now, a better question would be, what is the origin of the term carpe diem? This question is more specific and focused on a single topic. It uses natural language and provides some context by specifying what the user is asking about. This question is more likely to result in a useful response from ChatGPT. See how easy that was? Now you're all set up and ready to start using ChatGPT to answer your burning questions and generate some awesome content. It's time to start asking questions now that you've set up ChatGPT. But before getting started, let's talk about some suggestions for how to structure your questions to get the most out of them. Be specific. The more specific your question is, the easier it is for ChatGPT to provide an accurate answer. Avoid vague or open-ended questions. Use natural language. ChatGPT is designed to understand natural language, so avoid using overly technical or formal language. Provide context. Giving ChatGPT some context about your question, such as relevant background information or any constraints that apply. Ask one question at a time. To avoid confusion, ask one clear question at a time rather than multiple questions in the same sentence. Check the response. Once you receive the response from ChatGPT, review it to ensure that it answers your questions accurately. If it doesn't, consider rephrasing your question or providing additional context. Let's give it a shot. Say, what is the most effective method for learning a new language? It states that fully immersing oneself in a new language is the most effective method for learning it. Therefore, listening to music, watching television shows, and reading books in the target language can all be extremely beneficial. However, what if you have additional questions? Don't worry. Simply ask ChatGPT once more and it will take up where you left off. Try following these tips and you will get the best results in no time. So you've asked some questions to ChatGPT and want to know how it actually answers them. Let's take a closer look at it. So suppose you ask ChatGPT, what's going on with life? As you can see here, ChatGPT is currently generating a response by analyzing the question's text. In order to determine the context of your question, it searches for patterns, keywords, and other linguistics cues. ChatGPT uses a huge information database to respond once it has a good idea of what you're asking. It is not just making up random sentences. Rather, it is employing its extensive understanding of the language and the world to provide an answer that makes sense. How about find out what ChatGPT thought about the importance of life? The importance of life is a philosophical inquiry that has been bantered for a really long time. Some people think it's about achieving a certain goal or destiny, while others think it's about finding happiness. ChatGPT is capable of analyzing your query, utilizing its extensive knowledge base, and producing a response that is specific to your inquiry. Although it's a complicated procedure, ChatGPT makes it appear simple. Let's talk about how to customize ChatGPT to better meet your needs now that you know how to use it. This can make chatting with ChatGPT even more fun and efficient. Let's start by looking at the settings. Language, font size, and even color scheme can all be changed here. If you want to avoid eye strain when using ChatGPT at night, for instance, you could switch to a darker theme. However, that is only the beginning. ChatGPT can also be enhanced with new features that will increase its utility. If, for instance, you frequently make numerous typographical errors while typing, you might want to install a grammar or spell checker. You can further personalize ChatGPT by installing a plethora of third-party extensions. You could, for instance, set up a weather extension that will show you the conditions right now and forecasts for your area. Additionally, you can design your own responses if you really want to personalize ChatGPT. This implies that you can prepare ChatGPT to answer specific catchphrases or expressions with a particular goal in mind. You could set it up so that whenever you type "good night," ChatGPT will respond with a specific message. The response editor is located here, where you can customize responses. It's pretty simple to use. Just type the phrase or keyword you want ChatGPT to respond to, and then type the response. When you use ChatGPT, as with any technology, you may encounter issues from time to time. But don't worry, we've got a few tricks to help you fix common problems. Check out the support page first. You can get assistance with common problems and find answers to frequently asked questions here. You can always get in touch with support for additional assistance if you don't find the answer you're looking for. Try rephrasing your question if you're having trouble getting responses. ChatGPT utilizes normal language handling to figure out the setting of your inquiry, so in some cases changing the phrasing marginally can help. To assist ChatGPT in comprehending what you're asking, you can also try asking a question that is related to it or providing additional context. Before we move on, don't forget to leave a like below. It will only take a moment and it really helps tons of people to find this interesting content. Phew! That's a lot to digest, huh? That's going to be all for today. We appreciate you tuning in to learn about ChatGPT. Hopefully you learned something new from the video. Please share your thoughts and comments with us in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for weekly AI content. See you in the next video.